Hello. Welcome, gamers. It is, in fact, Friday. It is one of the Fridays of all time. Good times. We actually have... I forgot that the Game Boy Game Jam is actually starting today. So I guess we can try to brainstorm some ideas. Maybe. My voice seems weird today. Seems not correct. It seems incorrect. That's right, he's a cube with the strange looking body. Anyway. Welcome Stream Elements, welcome Slime Molder, welcome Deffins, Fotato, Props Not Jack, FY Ice World, X-Tag, Namington. Anyway, so the game theme the theme of the game jam is unlucky. GB Jam 13, I believe, is the current one. It started today. It literally started today. I think Itch is having problems. I tried loading the website earlier, and I guess even now it's not really working that well. No, okay, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, you can make... It doesn't have to be like a real Game Boy game. You can make this in a different engine, as long as it has the same restrictions as Game Boy. Or similar ones. The theme is unlucky, as you can see here. They have this cat, and it's like, oh no, things are broken. There's like mirrors that are broken. Ladders, you know, climbing under a ladder is unlucky sometimes. Black cat's considered unlucky. I don't know, there's a bunch of things, you know, various things to consider. But I don't know, I don't really have an idea. This could be another case where I'm like, you know, I just don't participate because I don't have a good idea. But I feel like this one is like general enough that I could probably think of a game, maybe. It has something to do with unlucky. Now what specifically, I don't know. Well, look at this art though, doesn't it look so good? Game Boy, they got restricted 4 color palettes. Graphics, they got everything. Game Boy... theme interpretation. But yeah, I don't know. This might just be like another brainstorming stream as we figure out what the heck I'm doing. Alright, so we're gonna open up our usual note-taking app, NeoVim. Everyone loves NeoVim. A game about slipping on ice and banana peels. Do they grade people on how much it fits the theme? I think so. Probably. Yeah, they're this is one of the criteria. It's one of these 6 rating criteria. Gameplay, graphics, soundtrack, Game Boy Soul, quirkiness, secondary theme. Okay, you might be like, secondary theme, what's the primary theme? The primary theme is Game Boy. But the secondary theme is a different thing. Whoa, this is in CSS, are you seeing this? I thought this was like a GIF. It's actually a CSS animation. That's cool. Yeah, no AI, okay? You cannot be using AI. Not even code generation. You gotta write your own things, you gotta draw your own things or use them from someone who did not generate them from AI. But yeah, I don't know. Let's think of some ideas. What are some ideas for this? CD/code. Is it finally time to get rid of the vacuous sleeves on the stream? It has been several days since this was first placed on stream. What if this is just on the stream forever? If I just make it like a tiny, just like tiny dice rolling where you always roll a 1, but then what's the gameplay though? What even is the gameplay? Welcome Guacamigo. How is my favorite super buff game developer VTuber? Super buff? What are you talking about? What is bro talking about? Don't even know. No one even really knows. Okay, I'm gonna group these two together. They can now be moved as one unit. Is Vac unlucky? I mean, she has like clovers, so that's like kind of lucky. You have other things that have effects based on dice roll or something. A Sokoban game where there's some kind of unlucky hazard you have to puzzle. Okay, well, I'm gonna start taking notes. Let's go to the directory. Where is it? Documents. Sync thing. Where's my code? Sync. Where is my synchronized directory? Sync thing. Wolfie. Sync thing. Sync. Do I not have? Here we go. It's here. It is here. CD. CDs. Got them. Sync thing default. It's probably going to be in GB Studio. Let's just start a new GB Studio application. Just so that we have a directory for stuff to be in. Now it doesn't have to be GB Studio. However, I think it would be good because then it forces us to be in those restrictions. And then it's gonna have the Game Boy soul. You know, you're gonna be like, you can play this on a real Game Boy. That's crazy. So you also have long hair. I used to. Back in the days of COVID, I had like a long time that I did not cut my hair. But now my hair has been cut. It's been cut in this past month even. Alright, let's make a new project. It's going to be called GB Jam 13. I'm going to make a blank project from scratch. Okay, so now we have this CD GB Jam. Wait, what? Wait, where is it? Where is it? File open. GB Studio. It's not there. Wait. Where is this project? Oh, is it because I didn't save it? Save. CD GB Studio. It's not there. Where is this project saved? Switch project. Documents. Oh, it's not in the sync directory. What is this? What are we doing? CD dot. It's not even in the sync thing directory. CD GB Studio. Hold on. This is probably so uninteresting. You're like, what's he doing? He's just trying to open projects with users Wolfie documents. Documents. GB Studio. GB Jam. Okay, we're gonna remove this one. Get that out of here. RM-RF GB Jam 13. Okay, we're gonna remake the project. And JRPG, where you play the game master against the player. The player has a high luck stat. Always rolls damage plus crit. You collect items to reduce the player's luck. I would have to consider it. I would have to think. Imagine thinking. Okay, we're gonna have this GB Studio and then select it. Okay, and then GB Jam 13. Create. Okay, now it should be there. Right, we're in the wrong directory. CD GB Jam. Alright. Then what? Ideas.md. Okay, what do we have here? Sokoban game. Unlucky hazards. Then what? And then JRPG. The player has a luck stat where you play the game master against the player. Where you are the game master. And player has luck. Okay, and then dice rolling, some kind of dice rolling of some sort with unlucky rolls. And then maybe like you get items that increase your luck. A game about placing tiles to get a guy through a maze. Tiles have black cats, ladders, mirrors. He moves on its own. He's trying to get as unlucky as possible. Game. Creature or guy moving on its own. And there are unlucky things. The player's unlucky but able to mitigate it or turn it to their advantage. Player is unlucky, but then how would they turn it to their advantage? What are some luck-based games? Luck-based... Oh, you know what's a good one? Remember, has anyone played like Tetris? It's like Tetris, but it's like you get all the worst pieces. Is it Tetris? Tetris? It's like Tetris, but they always give you like the this piece or whatever. If you're about to get a whatchamacallit, it'll just give you this one. What about some classic games where it's always unlucky? Those could be something. Competitive Pokemon? True. Risk it for the biscuit. It's kind of similar, right? They've got similar sort of things. Like Minesweeper, but it's always a 50-50. I don't know. There's things. What are things in your daily life that are related to luck? A game where you collect clovers. You have so much. What you go Vacuous Sugar Quest, where you go you collect clovers on Sugar Mountain. That's a thing, right? Competitive Pokemon. For example, if they know they'll always roll a 1, then get a power-up that only activates on 1. Yeah, but then isn't that lucky, though? They know they'll always get a bad item, but you can build a strat around. I feel like with bad luck, usually would make sense if something maybe that's like random numbers that are biased against the player somehow. Watch this be another thing where I just don't actually participate. This game jam is actually like 10 days long, I think. So it'll have 2 weekends. There will be 2 weekends. You know, that's adequate time. I feel like I'll probably be able to think of something. Something at least. What about a Hamflow game? Hamflow is like, he's gonna try streaming, and then there's like a lot of things that happen that are bad luck. He's like, oh frick, bad luck, there's a family dinner that was unannounced, oh shoot, and then he's gotta like, work around it somehow, I don't know. Game with speech checks like a JRPG, where you have a % chance to pass, but always fail, and it's comedic. Comedy RPG of some sort. Speech checks. Hamflow Stream Simulator. He has bad luck and cannot start his stream. Welcome, Hamp. Welcome, Cheyenne. What software am I using? I'm gonna make it in GB Studio, probably. But I don't know yet. We're brainstorming. We're participating in the GB Jam. Make a game about being unlucky somehow. Collecting. Having bad luck. And collecting lucky items. Like, what about a platformer? Where every time you jumped, you had a % chance to just die? No, that would be bad. What if it's like a platformer, but like your jumps have a chance to cause damage to you? Wait, what about that? You can fall. You can have bad luck. You can trip and fall. What about that? Platformer where you can trip and fall, and then get items to reduce chance of falling. Get lucky items. There could be clovers. What are some other lucky items? Things considered lucky. Yeah, mushroom. It's always clover. Oh, the number 7. 7, yes, I am solo building games as I do tend to do. Albatross. Bamboo. Fish. Rabbit's foot. Oh yes, a horseshoe. It could be a gambling game. Gambling. Oh, this thing, the Maneki Neko. Python's eyes, rabbit's foot, white rat. Yo, wait a second. What if you play a game as like a black cat, and then people try to avoid you? They're like, oh no, black cats, those are bad luck. And then it's like a story-based game. And then there's like, people are like, no, no, get away. And then like bad things happen to them, but then it's not actually your fault. I don't know. Something. It could be like a Metroidvania platformer. A black cat that believes it's bad luck. And goes around collecting lucky items. But then what? Yeah, there could be a moral. It could be like, they're not actually bad. It's actually totally fine. I don't know. Video games involving luck. A black cat that is bad luck? No, that's a bad message though. It would be perpetrating a bad stereotype. The car just tries... he said car. Cat tries to help people, but their superstitions mess them up. Yeah, what if the cat... The cat is actually good luck? How about that? What about that? But how? A game where a horse is in a race and turns into glue, but then how is that luck though? 10 best games that require good luck. Mario, World of Horror, Phasmophobia, Binding of Isaac. What about like games where they show you the percentages? XCOM, etc. But it's always lower than it's shown. The horse gets blocked. That's so specific though. That's such an Uma Musume thing. Point and click adventure game. Yeah, GP Studio is capable of point and click. That is in fact a real thing. You can have, it's literally built in. It would be so easy. I don't know. We gotta brainstorm. Welcome Porkfu. Slow start. Would it even be fun if it's just a hard, unfair game though? There's gotta be like something about it though that makes it fun. Luck. What if it was Casino? What if it was just a gambling game? The Oregon Trail, Mario Party, dice rolling game. Mario Party? You know, Tetris, getting the bad pieces. Best games that require luck. Welcome Indala. Hi Pro. Who? Where? Me? That's not me. Darkest Dungeon. Yeah, so these are games that show you your percent chance of hitting. Casino Management Simulator. You have to balance how lucky the players are. They keep coming back to gamble but make a profit. Gambling. Something casino related, perhaps. Maybe. Binding of Isaac. Conclusion. Spider-Man. Dragon's Lair. Battletoads. I like CRPGs. Is that like Baldur's Gate? Today's unlucky horoscope. Oh yeah, that could also be a thing. Maybe there's like a story where someone is really into horoscopes and then they read today's and it's like, you're having bad luck today. And then they go about their day and they're thinking, oh no, my day's gonna be ruined, but everyone's like really nice to them. And they're just so superstitious or something. Someone who is very superstitious and has a bad horoscope reading. They have a bad day only because of it. They're like, oh, I shouldn't go over there. And then since they didn't go there, oh wait, yeah, that could be a thing. Like going under a ladder is bad luck. But then they go around the ladder and then like something bad happens. Maybe. They avoid things that are bad luck, but doing so is actually bad for them. And then the horoscope is true, but they overthought it. It's possible. It is possible. Luck-based games. Luck-cringed games. Chance games. Yeah, tarot reading. It could be like one of those, you know, tarot reading, horoscope. Or whatever. I don't know. Is learning magic in a game permissible? What does that mean? Wheel of Luck. Wheel of Fortune. Could have a game where someone's trying to get their luck back from a casino that scams people by stealing their luck. Platformer with a casino aesthetic. Okay, casino platformer of some sort. You're a tarot reader, but you keep drawing bad cards. You have to try to spin it. Then wouldn't they be deceiving their clients though? They'd be lying to them. That would also maybe require me to understand how tarot works. Just make up some stuff. Be like, actually the whatever is actually this. Welcome X job. What if we made it about streaming somehow? What if someone... Welcome Tokujax. What if it was about the ham flow? The ham flow idea, okay? Ham flow... He tries to stream... And then his internet cuts out. Or whatever. About being an overpowered character and you're balanced by being horribly unlucky. Yeah, like character who is strong but is unlucky. If they can hit their enemy, they'll do 1 billion damage. But it misses most of the time. But like, is that fun though? I feel like that'd be more frustrating than fun. A cartel busting simulator? But how is that related to the theme though? Attack the weak point. It could also be like gacha game. Gacha game. Luck of some sort. Theme doesn't say you have to be unlucky. Has to do something. Has to have some sort of thing. The enemies are unlucky. I guess like if you're unlucky, someone else would be lucky. But then I don't know. Something to do with luck. I feel like it should be more that like the players unlucky. They did give an example. I don't know if it has to be this though. Every story starts with some unlucky event which they must overcome. I think that was just an example. I don't think you literally need to start the story with an unlucky event. It was just something. It was just something they mentioned. What if it was, what if it was something? What if I made a game? What if it was about someone making a game and then he was unlucky? Those are super detailed animations, right? Isn't it so good? Look at that. They fit the Game Boy aesthetic as well. 4 colors only. Yeah, I was also thinking of like WarioWare style games. But I feel like that might be a bit hard to do. Maybe. Actually, maybe not. Maybe it would actually be kind of easy. WarioWare style games about unlucky things. Wasn't there a Toho that was the Yokai Bad Luck? Was there? I actually don't know. I don't remember Toho that well. But I would not be surprised if there was. Oh, what if it was the reverse? What if it was like something that's usually considered good luck, but then it was actually bad luck? You know, like what? Like what? Fish. Bird. Clover. This thing. Can I make a game about this thing? But it's actually bad luck? About a rat. I feel like this one would not be so understood though, right? Make a game about a rat, and then everyone's like, I don't understand. What do you mean rats are good luck? Like a gold coin cursed by a pirate. Welcome last Nabaka. Or gold coins lucky. Coin. Coins. Welcome Zoli. Coins are examples. What the frick is this? Is this really like a... It has this article. It's just a good luck charm in Poland. Is this not the theme where you make the Hamflow fan game? I did have that as an idea. Hamflow stream simulator, he has bad luck and cannot start his stream. But like, how do I make that a good game though? Cause like, you know, he like, what do you do? How do you even make that a game? There's probably several ways. But I just don't know. Good luck charm. Point and click. Okay, so we start the game, and then it's like just a bunch of point and click scenes. And then bad things happen, and you have to fix them. You have to be like, oh no, my internet's out. Is that interesting though? Is that an interesting thing? Plate spinning game. With a couple of different things you have to bounce between trying to stop the stream. Welcome Megami Infinity. Wait, it could be... Like a bunch of things. Yeah, there's like Overcooked or like other games where like you gotta consider multiple things at a time. Oh yeah, maybe that's like a streaming thing. Hold on, this could be the streaming idea. You have to stream and then like you have like, let's say you have like a point and click adventure game, right? But then every once in a while your router needs to be restarted. You have to like balance like streaming, going to your router, restarting it, and then like, I don't know, maybe something else bad luck happens and you're like, oh frick. There's like a spam bot. I gotta make sure I click the spam message. I gotta delete the spam message. And then what? So here's the stream, right? Here's Twitch. And then here's your stream. And then things happen in the game and people are there. You gotta like click on the message. You're like, you know, like HTTP something something. And you have to delete it. And then your internet goes out. And you have to be playing a video game, true. You're playing Silksong, you're playing the new hit game, Silksong. But you must be interrupted. Perhaps. Becomes increasingly convoluted. Let's see, maybe a puzzle game where you can take a shortcut which is related to bad luck, causing there to be more obstacles. Maybe like you start off lucky, but you can take items that make you stronger somehow, that improve you somehow, but make other things unlucky. Yeah, luck could be a currency, true. So maybe you start off and you're like weak. You're like very weak. But then like you can trade your luck. You could like do more damage. You could jump higher. You could like, I don't know, something. Let's see, there's a manga called Undead Luck where a character can make people extremely unlucky by touching them. And the unlucky people get hit by crashing planes and cars. That's crazy. Why would they do that? What about a fishing game? Can we make a fishing game? fishing game where you cannot catch any fish, where you are just so unlucky. What if it starts? Wait, this could be the start of the game. You're like a fisherman, and then like you're like, oh man, no fish today. And then like the next day, no fish. And then you read a book. You look up online. And it's like, here's things you can do to improve your luck. And then you go on an adventure. You climb Sugar Mountain, collecting all of the clovers. Copy a Party House from UFO 50. I've never played that game, so I don't really know. I just don't know. Perhaps that is a knowable thing. Fishing game. What if I just start making some graphics? What if I load up a Sprite? Because I will probably need some top-down graphics, most likely. Maybe. Depending, I feel like many of these ideas are like a top-down RPG of some sort. Fishing game where the way to upgrade is by collecting garbage to use as good luck charms. Maybe like you start off unlucky and then keep catching garbage. But then it turns out the garbage is actually good bait for a different lake. I don't know. It's like a roguelike deck builder where you draw cards, lose when you get when you get 3 trouble. But some trouble cards are very powerful. And there's ways to mitigate trouble. I think I would need to play Party House to understand. I'm sure it would be good, but I just don't know. I have seen people play it. I will say I don't understand. I've watched Northern Lion play it, and I just don't know. Okay, what if it was like... Examples of bad luck. List of bad luck signs. Well, this is not just... I just want events that are bad luck, not things that are known to cause bad luck. Various numbers. Horseshoes missing the train. Saying the word Macbeth. Killing a ladybug. Missing timings in general. Picking up a penny. I didn't know about this one. Is that a thing? Okay. Missing timings in general is pretty, like in rhythm games. What the frick is this image? I don't want to see that. Confessing to someone, but they have just gotten into a relationship an hour ago. Is that something that you can relate to? 10 things that are considered bad luck. Black cats, broken mirrors, the number 13, green paint. Fireflies. I thought fireflies were good. Welcome, Nutritious. You don't think so, but I feel like you would know for sure if you have. Bringing an axe inside your home. An unmade bed. Celebrating your birthday before your actual birthday. Oh yeah, speaking of, I got a message on Twitch that was like your streaming anniversary is in 2 days. I did not realize that it's actually Sunday. I will not be streaming on Sunday, but apparently that is when I first started streaming on Twitch. I don't really consider that like an important day because I wasn't really like intending on streaming for a long time when I first started. But that is when I started. I think that's when I got my affiliate on Twitch. But then I just did not stream for like a year, and then I started streaming on YouTube. So that is kind of like, you know, celebrating your birthday before your actual birthday. Let's see, the one girlfriend I had, I got together because a friend of mine thought it was obvious and pushed us. The Zoli lore dropped. New Zoli lore is here. In the chat, revealed today. Oh, look at that rat. Is that a rat? Yeah, I've never heard of fireflies being unlucky. Birds flying in the house? What the frick? Snopes. Breaking a mirror. Falling in love again would be kind of fire, though. An interesting way to put it. It would be fire, though. Peanuts and NASCAR. Many NASCAR drivers have a strong aversion to peanuts in the shell. A distaste so strong, it's led to a ban. What the... Bananas on a boat. Rats is a bad omen. A bride's trip to her wedding. Unlucky card hands. Bad luck with Christmas treats. Various superstitions. What if I just took this image of a rat and I made that the game? New. Wait, stop. What, this? Check the license first? I mean, it's CC by whatever, right? Yeah, you can do whatever you want. If it's on Wikipedia, you must give credit or other such things. I mean, it's not going to be in the real game. This is just going to be... It's going to be for a joke. Okay, what is the width of a Game Boy game? Game Boy screen size. 160 by 144. Indexed, background, black. Okay, then we load the Game Boy palette. Let's see, how do we do? Also, interesting thing to know about this game jam. It's a Game Boy game jam, not a Game Boy Color game jam. You have to use 4 colors. It cannot be, despite the fact that Game Boy Color is Game Boy, it must be non-Game Boy Color. So you can only have 4 colors. I used a lot of Wikimedia CC4 images for my schedules. But do you credit them though? Do you credit them? You must give credit. I do. Okay, that's good. Does using DuckDuckGo's AI answers count as using AI? Oh yeah, I guess I did. I guess I did do that. No, you can confirm. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's right here. Oh no, I'm gonna be disqualified. They're gonna find the VOD. They're gonna be like, this guy freaking, he searched for something and then the AI result showed him something and he used that. No, actually it said no AI for generating code. No AI. What does it say? It said specifically art code generation. I guess tools. Is this a tool? I guess it is a tool. I guess, I don't know. I guess I'm disqualified then. The fact that I got the screen resolution from an AI result. I can't believe this. I can't believe that it's been ruined. Okay, let's load the Game Boy palette. Look at this. No, that's the wrong palette. Where's it? Load palette. Downloads. This one? Okay, it's this one. Alright, then you paste the rat. Unlucky lawn mowing. What can be unlucky in lawn mowing though? New layer. Copy image. Paste image. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. I'd like to shrink this guy down. No, it didn't have the full image. I have to resize it before. JSPaint.app. Okay, let's resize this image. Image 50%. Is that also too large? I don't know why I'm doing this. Here, and then we copy this, right? This right here. That, what the frick is that? You can barely tell what that is. That is not enough contrast. It looks like a weasel. It's not even the same thing. Whatever, you know, whatever. What am I doing though? What if we make a Twitch stream? What if we did the Twitch stream idea? Okay, so we had this. And then we had, you know, it's like a chat. It's on the right side. I don't know if this is a good idea, actually. I don't really know. We don't really know much of anything. What if I just start drawing hand flow? That's a thing, right? That's a thing. Let's make some sprites. You know what? File new 16 by 16 indexed load palette. How do I do this? This. Alright. We don't need the background. Delete this. Cannot delete. We gotta make a new layer. And then we can delete it. I think, somehow. By pressing delete. Alright. Wait, this size is wrong. It's gotta be like this. Welcome, bear whom eats the salmon. What were you doing today? Let me shout you out. Bear eat salmon. Retro. Demon King Chronicles. I'm playing a retro right now. Look at this. It's your favorite retro video game. GB Jam 13. Yo, is that that's a bear? That's crazy. That's a nice looking bear emoji. Well, I hope you had a good time playing Demon King Chronicles. I hope your Friday is good. That everything is good. I'm going to participate maybe in the Game Boy Game Jam. We're gonna make a game. It's gonna be so retro. It's gonna be like, you're gonna play it, you're gonna be like, wow, this game is so retro. It fits the theme perfectly. The theme is unlucky. I still don't really have an idea. But look at this. What if you're an arrow, and then the arrow moves around, but then it's bad luck? It's simply negative luck for this arrow to exist. And then it's like, oh no, I'm trying to go to the left, but actually it goes to the right. Isn't that so unlucky? Exactly. I don't know. I don't really know. Okay. What if it was point and click adventure? Point and click. And then there are things you can interact with. Look at this. Player sprite sheet. It should actually be something else. You can add an actor to this scene, perhaps. Put some guy right here. It's going to be this guy, right? And then on interact, you can have a dialogue. The dialogue is going to say, hello. Wow. Yep, that's our game. That's literally our game right here. As you hover over an interactable object, it will tell you. The icon will be adjusted. You can go horizontally as well as vertically. But then what? But then everyone is upset. Everyone's like, I don't know what to do. I don't know. This is where we start to lose interest because I don't know what I don't know what I'm doing. How often should you wash your sprite sheets? You should never wash them because they are electrical. And washing electrical things is probably not a good idea. This is surprisingly less programming oriented for a Game Boy editor. It's very easy to make things. There's like almost, you can't even program. If you wanted to program, I guess you could. You could write your own engine. But most of this is, it's like RPG Maker. You just draw some graphics, you put them on a scene. And then you could be like, you know, this thing could be a top-down scene. And then you have another guy right in here. It's like another guy, and then they say a different thing. They say, you know, dialogue, more text. Right, then you can add, you know, a collision. You can add a trigger that'll move you to a different scene. Like if you go on the right side of this, you can be like, on interact, change scene. Put them in this scene. And then the coordinate should be the player's current Y tile. And then look at that, it's so easy. Eventually, once it compiles. Go to the right, it's like, whoa, now you're, okay, you're not in the, okay, you have to interact with it. It would ideally just be on collision rather than on interact. But that's how it is. Anyway, what am I doing? Welcome Infinite Zero. Did someone call you a blockhead in real life? So you made a blockhead? No, there was no reason for these. I just draw things and I don't have ideas. And then I go, what if I just drew this today? And then I did. And then it's good. And then everyone has a fun time. Everyone's having a good time. Well, what if they weren't? What if people were not having a good time? Have you considered that maybe people do not have good times? It's kind of messed up, if you think about it. I don't think I've seen the blockhead term used for 20 years. People, I don't know. Probably, it's probably still in use somewhere. Maybe. Okay, I think I'm gonna start like making some graphics. Just some like placeholder person walking around graphics. Because I feel like I have like a basis for platformers, but I don't have one for top-down. I think that might be nice, so that I can build on it. So if we look at our other sprite, this one right here, right? We have, okay, maybe not this one. The other one of the other 20player.a sprites. This one. So we have a base, right? This base right here. We can copy this over. And then make something similar to this, but for like facing down, facing left, facing right. I think I tried starting to do this a few streams ago, and then I just didn't actually get around to doing any of it. Okay, what if it was like this? And then what? How do you make someone move? 16 by 16 top down player. Top down sprite. So they can have 3 frames, or they could have 2 frames. Now if I wanted to limit the amount of work I have to do, maybe a 2-frame animation would be good. Usually I think this was good. You'll have like 1 leg in front, and 1 leg in back. Actually, this one doesn't really look... How do they do it? Zelda 16 by 16. No. Zelda, what is it called? Link's Awakening. Sprites. Alright, so this guy, right? He's got 1 arm that's in front. It's like this. It is simply like this. It's also specifically... how does this work? How does this even work? It's like this, right? It's like this. And then the other arm is back there. And then this leg is actually in shadow. It's actually in shadow. You don't actually see it. And then you have this one here. Does that work? How did they get this to look so good? You have a 2x2 here. And then there's like, it's blocked off here. But then you have this. But it's also not like that. It's also very specifically not like this. You have 3. 3 is there. This doesn't look the same. Why does this not look the same? What if I copy the sprites exactly? Also, the eyes are closer together. I don't have to copy the style exactly, I guess. I probably shouldn't just copy the style. It's like this. It's like this. Welcome, Sinjin Jerklo. True. The eyes are looking down rather than straight ahead. And then if it was like this... Actually, I think that looks a bit better. And also, we should color this thing so that we know it's like a sleeve. Or whatever. And we have another thing here. And then this leg. This leg is like this. Other leg. Okay, what if we use this color for this leg? And then, but then this is in front. So why is this in shadow? I don't really know. Art is pretty hard. I don't know if you're all aware, art is pretty hard sometimes. The head is a bit forward. True, that is true. It is in fact... It's like this. It's like down... Slightly more. True, that is actually so true. This looks so much better already. Was it the... Okay, so the arm is 3 pixels down. Okay, so this matches. It's pretty close. And then what? And then this one here. I think the head is also like a bit smaller. But I feel like mine doesn't need to be like that. That looks weird. What if it was like this? And then, well, with advanced mode, no. Also, I should drink water. It is, in fact, 6 p.m. Perfect time to hydrate. Alright. I've done it. What about this one? Is this even anything? What if this one was in shadow? What if it was like that? It's kind of like this, right? Maybe this is good enough. And then we have another frame where we simply flip it. How do you flip? F, sprite, edit, flip horizontal, Shift H, right, of course. Like, is that even good? Let's add a new tag. Welcome, Michael. Walk. It's gonna be a walk. And then the duration. Frame properties. It's gonna be, I don't know, 100. Is that good? That's too fast. That's way too fast. Frame properties. What about 160? That's like a running. Welcome to my frame property. Hello again. What are you implying? That you were watching the same stream? You're watching a different stream. Okay, this looks good. It's like walking, right? That is similar to walking. I feel like we probably don't need this 1 pixel here. Actually, we don't need this, because you can flip it in Game Boy Studio. We don't need a second sprite specifically for flipped. You can save on sprite memory like that. Okay, and then let's do this is walk down. And then let's make walk up. Copy image. This is the first GB Game Jam stream. Yes. The Game Jam started today. So I am trying to make something. No, I don't really have an idea at the moment. But at some point, perhaps I will. But, you know, I'm making graphics that I can use for later stuff, you know? You can always build on this. Okay, so for this one, this is the walking upward. It's just the other one, but flipped. It's flipped this way. Something feels off about this. Oh, is it like this? Is this better? If I did this. It looks like they're skating. Maybe I don't want that. But then if I did this, it looks like the awesome dance. Which one? What if it was like this? Maybe that's better. I don't know. I can already tell the Wolfie Game Boy game will be too scary. Don't be scared. There's literally nothing to be afraid of except ghosts and death and society and things that can harm you and violence, and also the state of the economy and dancing. I don't know. Okay, turns out there's a lot of stuff that is, you know, kind of scary, but they won't be in my game, probably. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe they will be. Maybe I will put them in my game specifically. Alright, what if it was like this? Wolfie getting married? How did that come up? What would imply that that is happening? How did you know? How did you know that that was happening? I didn't tell anyone. Welcome, Tiff. Okay, we got this, right? This here. Okay, let's save this. Save this somewhere. Getting married? No. It's a joke. Welcome. Thank you to Mai for 42 months. Congrats. It's not real. It's not real, guys. Okay, sync thing. Default. Not with that attitude. So true. So true. Okay, we have assets. We have, what is it? Avatars. What is it? Sprites. It's going to be player.asprite. Player. This is going to be so confusing. I already have so many things named player. I really wish they would show you the full directory, because I have like 10 different player.asprites in different folders. But they just don't do it for some reason. That is that the word? What is that word? I recognize those. Is that marriage? Is that the word for marriage? Marriage? Complaining? Who would ever complain about anything? It's like this. We're going this way. This is the reverse walking. You're walking but upward. Oh, Joe Don, right. I knew this one was Don. I feel like I've not seen this symbol in a while. Okay, and this one's going to be walk up. New tag, walk up. And then we need walk right. We don't need walk left because you can just flip it. It's actually that simple. Okay, so this one's going to be walk right. New tag, walk right. Okay, so how is this one going to work though? How is this one even going to work? Well, you have this one here. And then you have an arm. Legend of Zelda. Okay, well, this one's good, right? So this is here. And then, okay, so the arm is in the middle, and then there's like a walking forward sort of little animation like this, right? It's like this. Man, how does that work? It doesn't. It doesn't work. How did they get this to look good? So they have the arm forward like this. And then the other leg has to go back. That doesn't look good. How did they do that? How did they do this? Let's make a new frame. So this one's gotta be the arm is in the middle. It's like over here, right? It's like right here. And then you got the body, right? And then what? And then it goes this way. So this is like the default, right? The player is not walking just yet. They're not walking here. Welcome, Orphish. They're simply stationary. Is this anything, guys? I feel like this might need 3 frames. Nah, we don't need 3 frames. Imagine needing 3 frames for something. On the Game Boy, it's impossible. I feel like we should maybe do a bit more with shadows, right? This one, the leg that's forward is fully in shadow. I think that looks good. But ours is not like that. Like, what if the entire, like, bottom was shadow? Like, this entire thing was shadow? Kind of like this one, right? The player does have a shadow below them. No, that's too much. It's too much, guys. The Shadow the Hedgehog? No. Shadow's not even real. It's a fake guy. Alright, is this good? Is this a good walking animation? I don't think so. Oh, okay, I forgot. For walking, you have to have like an up and down kind of thing, right? This guy, it's gotta be like this. This adds dynamic movement. We could perhaps put this out by 1 more frame. It might be a bit much. But this also feels like not enough. Like the fact that this thing is here, it looks weird when it goes like this. I don't know. It's probably fine. It's probably totally good, actually. Okay, we can try to export this. Welcome, Mint. It is good. Thank you. Thank you. We got this one. We got that one. We got these 2. All right, let's export this. Export sprite sheet. Visible layers, all frames, sprite. Sure. They should be exported based on the tag. Split tags, perhaps? Yes. Alright, export. That's not what I meant. What did I do here? That's not what I meant to do. This one, okay. Export. I always forget how to do this. Export sprite sheet. Output. Output file. Okay, player.png. That's what I wanted. So now we set up the sprites. Sprite. Player.png. Here we go. We have 4 directions plus movement. We have idle down. Okay, idle down is going to be this one. Can I change the size of the sprite? Is that a thing? Canvas size 16 by 16. And then idle up is this one. And we got right. The right should have 2 frames. Okay, I guess idle has 1 frame. Walking right has 2 frames. Moving right. Okay, this is where we have the movement. It's here, and then this one here. And this should be flipped. How do I flip this? Flip this horizontally. Flip horizontal. And then new frame. That one. And then move down, same thing. It is literally the same thing. Okay. Now we go back here, we get to set our scene. Right? We can set the player sprite. It's like in the settings somewhere. Top down 2D. It's going to be player. Okay, this is not the correct one, but this one is. Yeah, look, that's something. You can walk up, you can walk down. I feel like we don't need that 1 pixel on the bottom right. It looks a bit strange that it's there. It looks too much like they're skating, though. It doesn't look like an actual walk animation. And this one kind of does. I feel like we need, like, an outline on the bottom. That's probably it. Let's move everything up by 1. Simply for no reason. Faster toggle. You mean like to walk faster? The faster animation? So this one... The steps are too slow. I don't think the steps are too slow, though. I think it's just the animation. It is a bit strange. What if it was like 1 foot was forward, like this? It's like skate. What if I copied it from Pokemon? Pokemon Red sprites. How did they do it? Pokemon Red character sprites. Here we go. Character red, Pokemon Red walking sprite. That's not what I meant. I meant the game Pokemon Red. I don't mean Pokemon Fire Red. Bro. Pokemon Game Boy. Walking sprite. Here we go. Fire. The minus fire. Fire Red. Okay, actually they're walking forward. Oh, that's maybe what I'm missing, is that my walking forward animation doesn't actually have the player's head moving downward, right? You look at this one, it's like moving up and down. This one's like this. What if I just copied from Pokemon? We just copy Pokemon's art style. I just don't have my own distinct style. Just copy someone else's. Okay, but they have a default idle, and then they have this. I'm gonna copy this. I'm gonna not copy it directly, but I will reference it perhaps quite heavily. Actually, this already looks better. Wait a second. This doesn't look that good. This one though, this looks a bit better. Let me duplicate this. New frame. You have your own distinct style for non-pixel art? Yeah, but it doesn't translate exactly well. Kind of, I don't know. Okay, so they have the arms. They're out here. It's like this, right? It's actually down. It's even downward. It's downward. Get rid of these ones, perhaps. And copy these. Alright, so then also could probably move this down, right? This one? Okay, maybe this is better. Maybe this. Perhaps this. How do the legs work? They have 2 pixels in between. And then the leg is actually like this. Is that right? Yes, that does appear perhaps to be correct. It's like this. And then look at this. And then they have this. No, that's wrong. What am I doing wrong? It's not like this. It's actually like this. And then they have these ones, and then they don't have this pixel here. And then they have, okay, they have like a little separation for the head. That's actually wild. They only have 2 pixels for the body. Never even considered this. That they would have such a thing. Then you have this one, and then up here you got some lines. You got these lines right here. And then what about the arms? They have 1 pixel there. And actually, the eyes are even more down. They're actually like here. Wow. It's actually quite different. There's like so many different things you can do with these sprite sizes. I think I'm gonna keep mine like this though. Just so it looks, it's more like, you know, like my style. Kind of. What if this was down by 1? And then what though? And then like this. Bald. This is Northern Line? Bro, this is Northern Line right here. It's literally him. For real, for real. Alright, and then what? So it's like they have this. And I don't want it to be like that. What am I doing? Is this even anything? If I were to make this, what if I had this be me? If I had this character have hair, it would be like this. And then it would be like down here. No, it's the stream ending BGM, but it's not time yet. I can't believe that this song would be played on shuffle. Yeah, like this is something. It doesn't actually look good. What am I doing wrong here? Should it be taller? Is that it? Is that the thing? Perhaps it's like this. I don't know. I don't think it looks good. Wait, I had some on itch.io. I think I had like some low res art style that I think looked nice. And that one might have been 16 by 16. Let's see. What is it? My library? Yeah. Things, games I enjoyed. This, okay, this one. I think this one has a kind of nice style. Is this 16 by 16? I think it is. Let me undo all of this. So we have this. If I were simply to copy this person's art style, just literally just copy their art exactly, you would have... So this is the default. Okay, then we have leg. And then there's like, wait, what if it was like this? Frankly, people copy your style so much, I think you're allowed your one. So true. I'm totally allowed to just copy someone else. Exactly. That's the thing that people do. Hey, what about this? What if it was like this? This is kind of like, what is that game? The Escapist or something? Doesn't that kind of look like... No, yeah, it kind of looks like this. Somewhat. It kind of resembles this. I've never played or seen anyone talk about this game, but I feel like for some reason I know about this. Presumably in this game you escape from prison or something. Whoever made create.swf copied your art style. Me, I copied my art style. Can't believe it. Cancel them. You should cancel them now. Okay, so this style. They have 3... The face is 3 by... What is that? 3 by 8? Due to lack of colors when making a GB style sprite, your best bet is to make thick looking hair is the dreaded illusory dither. No, I've had this, right? Doesn't this kind of look good still? I think this still looks fine. You can have it blend in with the skin tone. Wait, why didn't I do that here? I don't know. I'm gonna try to see what this looks like. Okay, so they got a 4 by 3 for the face. I should probably make a new frame for this to avoid messing up my current one. Alright, so this one is this is 8, right? This is 4 by 8. Okay, and then the hair would be here. The hair would start here. You would have a slight outline to indicate the hair. And the hair could be the same color as the skin. Perhaps. It could be like this. Maybe. Okay, then they have the eyes here. And then it goes, and then the body is here. The body starts here. I could probably make it this color. And then what? Goes down, they have the arms. The hand is 1 pixel though. I feel it might be kind of hard to read that. Maybe I'm just going to keep it as this 2x2 strange looking shape. And then the legs. The legs are 1 pixel, which does match my other style. This one is also 1 pixel leg. Right there. You are using that emote a lot. Aren't you glad someone gifted you a Hamflow emote? I use that one quite a bit as well. Alright, so this one looks like this. We have 2 pixels here. And then this one is the leg. I don't know, this one looks weird. I did want to ask, I've known your art since the Aikatsu days. It's like more, is it like more frustrating or flattering that people emulate your style so much these days? I feel like I've gotten used to it to the point where I don't care anymore. It's kind of just like, that's just a thing that happens. I think it's when people do commissions that bothers me though. Like, I don't mind if people do it just like, you know, for fun. But then they're like, I'm doing these commissions specifically based on this other artist's style. It's like, I'm not gonna stop them because, you know, you can't really like police that kind of stuff. But then it's just like, man, you could just like make your own thing. Is that like Koikatsu? No, Aikatsu is an idol anime slash game slash arcade game thing of some sort. This still doesn't look right. Something about this. I think it might still be the arms. Maybe the legs need to be longer here. How did I do this here? Like this. We have 2, it's actually 4 pixels. Happy it mostly doesn't bother you overall. You're level-headed Oomphy for sure. So true, that's me. That's literally me. Why does this still look weird? I don't know. It just doesn't look right. Like the proportion, maybe like this needs to be like this. Maybe it's like this. I don't know. Pixel art is pretty hard. Have less than 4 sprite colors available for drawing. This is how it works on the Game Boy. You only have 3 colors for sprites. 4 colors is for the background. One of the colors for sprites has to be transparent. Level-headed Oomphy sounds like a bird name. So true. Yo, is that a level-headed Oomphy right there? That's my favorite bird. What a bird. That sure is a bird. The Audubon Society. Audubon, isn't that like the highway in Germany? I don't actually know what the Audubon. What is the Audubon? It is a... Look at this, an auto repair in Kearney. I don't even know where that is. New Jersey? What is the Audubon? Oh, it is a highway. Okay. It's a highway without a speed limit? What the heck? You can just go as fast as possible. That's scary. But I'm sure it's fine. It's probably totally fine. I don't know. I don't even know. No one really even knows anymore. Does anyone even know? Can anyone really even say that they know? I don't think so. Alright, so this one, I'm still like, I don't understand how this can even possibly look good. Let's undo this. Let's put this back here. I think the arms are messing it up. Okay, so if we were to copy this exactly, we have one here, and then it goes up by 2, and then there's one over here. So the arms are like this. And then it's like this. Actually, that looks alright, maybe. Does it though? I don't know. And then the arms go like that. I think the hair is actually... Wait a second. It's more like this. Wait, that looks pretty good. Wait a second. That looks alright. Me when I totally just copy someone's art style. Oh, that looks pretty good, guys. That looks pretty decent. Actually, I don't know. Does it? The arms were like this. And then what if the hair was like here? Knowing is half the battle. So true. They're always saying this, though. Constantly. Always saying this stuff. What if it was like this? What if it was like that? Okay, then we have the walking animation, right? The walking animation. So this is in the middle. And then you have this one. It's gotta go down. And the leg has gotta go out. Wait, how does that work? How does that work? It goes like this. The leg is actually... It just disappears. How does that work? It goes like this. Like that. I don't even know. No one really even knows nowadays, you know? Everyone thinks they know, but they don't. Now, what if it was like this? So in this one, the arm. The arm is actually, it should be here. But then, it's the other arm is the one that should be moving. So it should be like this. It's like a little dance. It looks more like a dance than a than a walk. Okay, but then what? Skateboarding, it could possibly be skateboarding. True. actually true. I should probably have the bottom not be entirely black outline. We could have this, you know, some games they do in fact do stuff like this. And it probably looks alright. Alright, and then the other frame is simply going to be this one, but flipped. Oh, but then the hair can't be flipped. It's fine, we can simply just flip this. And we set this one to be ping pong. It looks a bit too, it's a bit like a marching animation though. Whatever, maybe it's fine. Maybe it is actually totally fine. Okay, but then walking right though. Let's copy this one, paste it here. So walking right is actually different. It's actually so different though. Exactly like that one. Okay, so this one. We got several pixels you gotta copy. What if I just started over? Don't they have like an onion skin thing you can turn on? Is it this one? Or is that that's something else? Isn't there like a button? Is this it? No, that's not. Wait, isn't this it? This is it. But it doesn't work between animations. Okay, that's fine. I can copy it from here. Alright. What about onion friend? But why would onion skin be different from onion friend? Would the onion skin not be from the onion friend though? What about the Funyuns, guys? Any fans of Funyuns? Exactly. Alright, so this one we have the eyes are here. And then we have the rest. We have everything else, okay? From here, what do we have? We have the skin is here. We have the hair. The hair has gotta be here. And then it goes down. And then we have the rest of the hair. Simply the rest of the hair. It goes here. It's so easy. It's actually so easy. And then presumably it has the same width. It goes down like this. Is that true though? Does it necessarily? Welcome Doctagon. No onion skin off my onion bag. So true. It's actually so true. Alright, what if it was this? Welcome Metal Deer. And then what? And then what? You have it like this, and then it goes here. If I was king of the forest, is that a reference to a song? As someone who doesn't know music, I don't understand your references. Not just you specifically, but people. I just don't know things. But that's my problem. Me as someone who doesn't know, I just don't know. I just don't understand. And And I think that's cool. It's cool to not understand sometimes. Is it though? I don't know what I'm saying. What am I saying, guys? What am I talking about? I don't even know. How did they do this though? It's like this. Looking it up, I have indeed been corrected. The thing about the number of colors. It's true. It is true. It is a thing that sometimes people don't think about. But it's real. It is a real consideration that you have to make with Game Boy games. Is this fine? I don't know. I don't know if this is fine. Probably. It's probably fine. So this, it's like, let's see, it's like here. This is the line. It's actually one below that. So it should actually be here. But then the leg though. The leg, wait, this is like 3, 1, and then 1. So it's here. It should actually be here. But that seems strangely far forward though. Isn't it though? What if it was like this? Okay, then we take this one, then we have the walking animation. So this one's going to be walking, the hand is actually, it actually goes 2 pixels over. That is a surprising amount of pixels to be moved over. And then they have the leg, it also goes 2 pixels over. So it's actually like this. It's also got this pixel. And then the other leg is actually there. It is 3 pixels out from here. Which means I should probably just download like the sprite sheet of this. So I don't have to like look at the GIF and try to predict where it is. It goes from here 3. So it should be here. Is that even right? Okay, what if I download it? What if I simply download $2? Oh, it's optional. Optional payment. You don't have to pay the money. But what if I did? What if to atone for my sins, I simply paid the money for this? At the end of the game jam. Okay, here we go. Here's the sprite sheet. It's so pixelated. It's so blurry because the zoom on Windows doesn't consider pixel art. It's actually kind of messed up. They don't have nearest. They don't even care about us. Sending Wolfie $2. It is September. If there was any time to send someone money, it would be never. There's no reason to do it. Why can't I open this file? Oh, because it's in a zip file. That's why. Right. True. You can't just open something from a zip file. You have to actually extract it. Alright, let's put it in download. Welcome, Yuyuko. There we go. Now we can move it. Now we can put it here. What the heck? JS Paint can open transparent files? This was not supported by real Paint. Why would they add transparency to JS Paint? To make it convenient for people? I don't think so. I think that's messed up. No, it's probably fine. It's probably fine. Okay, so it does go here. We have, between here we have 1, 2. It's also kind of messed up that the PNG transparency thing they used is not actually 1 pixel for 1 dot. It's actually 4 pixels, which is messed up. It's actually messed up, in my opinion. IMO, as people say. So actually, okay, this is right. Okay, then we have the other frame. This one has... Oh, it also has to move down, right. That is also a thing for walking animations. It has to go... This has to go downward. JS Paint, is that Paint in elementary school? I don't understand. Like junior school? Is that a thing that people say, junior school? JS? Maybe. No one really knows, honestly. Oh, Josh Shogakusei, of course, of course. I should have known, it was Japanese. Wait, that's not school though, that's student. That's like... Isn't it? Gaku is the school, but Sei is like an individual who goes to the school. You can't fool me, that's a different word. That's a totally different word. Okay, and then the next one is going to be based on this one, but actually different. It's like the same, but different. Okay, so then this one has this. I didn't say that Paint was elementary school. Is that Paint in elementary school? True, you're actually right. So you are correct. But isn't Sei like a person though? Doesn't Sei imply like an individual rather than like a... I mean, I guess you could argue that the Paint could be alive. In which case, maybe. But I have my doubts. Not sure that the Paint is really alive. But I also can't prove otherwise. It might still be alive. And I just don't know. Okay, what about this one? It also has to be adjusted to be ping pong. Yo, ping pong the animation. A reference to ping pong animation. It looks a bit strange to me. There's something about this doesn't look as good as the thing I'm copying it from. Why is that? It's because of the lack of colors. The fact that you only have 3 colors to work with is actually kind of hard. It's the Game Boy. How did people do it? Back in the day, they had the Game Boy. Good old Game Boy. Oh, this is actually the arm. I thought it was the leg. So you're telling me the arm actually goes down? The arm, that's the arm? The arm actually goes down here? That's crazy. I never would have imagined. I guess that's fine. It's probably fine. If the Game Boy was in elementary school, it would be DS. Yeah, both a DS. Am I right, guys? Got him. Got him. I don't know. Okay, actually, also, this thing should be like this. Oh, that does look better. That actually does look better. Look at that. And then this. And then this. But then the behind animation is actually quite simple. It's just this. But different. Let's paste. What the heck? Paste. Paste this now. Okay, new tag. Walk up. I don't know why I'm specifically drawing this character. Like, this is probably not going to be the actual character I use in the game. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm doing it like this. This could be like an NPC maybe. I don't know. Possibly. Alright, so then walk up is going to be... It's going to be like this. If paste was in elementary school, it would be E10. I get it. E10 Ds. E10 disc glue. They're all saying this. They're constantly saying this though. Probably because drawing is more fun than coding. I don't know if that's true. This looks like an ice cream cone. Not ice cream cone. Ice cream bar or whatever. What if it was like this? What if it was simply like this? I don't actually know how to make this look good. How did they make it look good, huh? They didn't even fill it in. It's just like this. But I guess their hair is not the same as this. Alright, and then walking up, it's just the other thing. Same thing for this one. Is that really the same though? Is that really even the same thing? I think so. Okay, it also has to be ping pong. It's kind of hard to tell from this one. The back view doesn't really make as much sense. But that's fine. We have to see what it looks like in the game. Let's export sprite sheet. Repeat last export. That's going to mess up all the graphics in the game. So we have to go back. Alright, so idle, let's delete all this stuff. Get this out of here. Idle right, it's got to be this. Idle up, it's got to be this one. Idle down, it's got to be this one. Moving right. Alright, moving right. It's gotta be from here. Wait, that's wrong. That's actually wrong. It's like this, and then this. And then this, and then you copy from this one. You simply paste it, and then moving up. Okay, moving up. Delete these two. It's gotta be this one. Isn't this so interesting? Watching someone place sprites. I tried making like a game without GB Studio, thinking it'd be nice, you know, to have more control over stuff, and then I realized how much stuff GB Studio does for you. And I was like, you know what? I think I will just not make my own system. I will simply just use GB Studio. Because you actually have to like worry about, maybe not worry, but you actually have to consider where in memory your sprites are. Typically for like other game engines, you're kind of just like, you know, you don't care where it is in memory. You just place the sprites. And then this one you're like, okay, you gotta use the tile from position 3. And if you ever change that, it's different. Oh, this looks pretty good. This actually looks kind of good. This one though, I think walking up doesn't look good. But the rest of it though, it seems fine. Now maybe the head is a bit more square than I would like, especially on the side view. But going down, I think it looks fine. Downward walking. You can kind of tell. If you're making a Toho game, you would use fairies instead of sprites. No, they're the same thing. I don't even know what the difference is. What even is a sprite? I'm gonna drink water though. Alright. I have done it. I have accomplished something. Something or other. I don't really know. What if we move this out by 1? Just because I can. I think this is like too far in. It's gotta be slightly less in, you know? It's like this. And then this one is there, and then this one's gotta be also one more. I feel like that looks better. In my personal opinion, I believe that this maybe looks better. Whether it's actually true or not, I don't know. You ever get a bubble tea pearl stuck in your throat, but it's too small and slimy? No, it's actually never happened to me. I cannot relate. I just don't relate to this. I simply just don't relate. Wait a second. So the hair goes down. This thing though, should this be like this? It feels a bit strange that this pixel doesn't move. But then you have this though. What even is this? What even is this? What even is anything? That's probably good, right? Look at this. We got a walking sideways sprite. Walking down. Walking up. Christopher Walken. Call me Christopher the way I be walking, guys. Isn't that funny? Christopher Walken, that's a guy. That's a guy right there. Okay, I'm gonna commit this. We do have some art that works. Making its way downtown and it's homebound. No, they would never. They would never make their way downtown. Especially not if they're homebound. Alright, what do we have? Get status, get add, dot, get status. Get statsu, get status. Alright, we have new things. Various new things. Initial commit. Alright, now what though? Now that we have this, what if we make this the main character? What if we change this to be Hamflow? Wait, why do I have this pixel here? Is this even needed? We don't even need this, right? Why is that even there? It might only be there so that... Why is that? Why is that there? I don't know if we need it. What if I made this me? What if I simply adjusted this so that this character is literally me? So the hair must be slightly floofier. But how? But how do you represent that? It's gotta be like this, right? All right, here's the plan. I'm gonna make a game. It's gonna be about me. The Wolfie game. Goes here, and then what? And then this could be there. Or perhaps it's just this. Perhaps it is simply... Oh, what if it was like this though? And then from here... And then from here, it's like this. Look, the ice cream truck is outside again. Anyone want ice cream? Anyone a fan of ice cream? Ice cream enjoyers? I didn't think so. Yes? Alright, which one? Vanilla ice cream? Chocolate ice cream? Different ice cream? Any chocolate? What if it was bad though? What if it tasted really bad? I can't believe it. That's okay. That's actually messed up. If it tasted really bad, I would not eat it. Maybe I'm just built different, but I feel like I would not eat it. like it was bad. Now if it was good though, now you'll be surprised. I would in fact eat it. If it was good, I would eat it. Some fake sugar, low calorie ice cream. That's not even real. Alright, we have new walking animation just dropped. It's actually that simple. And it's me. It's literally me. We'll see what it looks like in the game. Yippee. Okay, the other animations don't match, however, this one did. It looks a bit spiky. Also, the pixels are not aligned perfectly. Why is this emulator not pixely perfect aligned? It's scaling weirdly. Wait, is it pixel perfect? I don't know. Let's see. This probably is, right? But before it didn't look like it was. Oh no, I guess it is. Oh, if it's smaller than this size, then it is. But otherwise, you could have it this size, and then this will be accurate. This will be pixel perfect. Okay, so maybe I could move this thing up by 1. Let's see. For this one, we have it up here, which is it's 2 pixels below the end of the eye. I guess that does match this though. But it looks weird. Maybe because the character is a different height. Maybe I need to move this up by 1. That's oh, and then it's asymmetric. Look at that. That's good, right? Everyone loves asymmetry. Alright. That's good. Okay, and then we have the rightward facing animation. It must also be based on my real form. Here. Actually, it should be like this. Maybe this. Perhaps it's like this. We have this one here. And then this one here. And then facing right though. This one, it's gotta be like this. Or is that too much? That might be too much. It's gotta be like this though. And then the rest of the hair looks like this. Yes. Of course, of course. Is that the same? This is the same, right? So this here should line up with this. And I think it does. Also, part of this hair feels very flat for some reason. I guess that's just how it is. That's literally just how it is. It's probably fine. What if it was like this? What if it was like this? Have you considered if it was like this? What would that even mean, though? I don't know. Alright, so this looks good. This one's gotta be over there. It's gotta be like this. And then this one, though, it's here. And also here. It may actually be this instead. That looks good, right? It totally looks so good. And then this one has gotta be this, but flipped horizontally. And then you simply remove all of this stuff. And this one as well. What does this look like, though? What does this even look like from the back? We just don't know. I guess it's like that, kind of. I don't know. It's like this. It's like this. Wait, this is asymmetrical. It's like this. Or this. Or perhaps even this. Have we considered that it could perhaps be like this? Or this? How do people make things look good? I don't know, man. Pixel art. Welcome, Brooke. Okay, maybe this. Maybe this is fine. And this. Alright, and then you just copy this hair. You delete this one. You delete all this stuff. And also this. Alright, look at this. That's something, right? Look, we got something that is in fact some sort of animation. That's probably fine. It does still feel a bit too flat at the top, though. It may need a little bit more rounding. Like this. This one, what if it was like that? What if it was like this? And then we go, where's the part about being unlucky? When does the actual game jam start? This isn't even the game jam, man. What's he doing? It's fine. It's totally fine. Don't you worry. At some point, everything is gonna look so cool. You're gonna be like, whoa, that's so cool. Alright, I think that looks better. I may want to add an extra outline around this. Just because like 1 pixel feels like not enough. Actually, I don't know. Maybe it's fine. maybe it's fine. I just don't know. Is it fine though? What if it was like this? What if it was like this? Oh, wait, maybe that looks better. Wait, that kind of looks better though. Does that look better? I don't know if it does. I actually just don't know. I just don't know anymore, guys. What are we doing here? What is anyone doing? I'm gonna commit this because I think this is probably fine. Adjust player sprite. Alright, we can start making some backgrounds maybe. What if we made some backgrounds? Welcome Ultra Car House Game Design. Am I winning? I am not winning. I don't really know what I'm doing. What if we made it like this? What if this, because we only have 3 colors, what if it was simply like this? And then this could be here. And this could be here. If we considered that this could be like this. Oh, and then what if this could be here, and then it could simply be like this. And then also this. And also this. Oh, then this one makes it more obvious that the hand is going forward, right? Look at that. Look at that. We got some various things. Oh, it adds so much depth. So much depth has been added simply by adding this different color. Wow. Really makes it think. Things in life are simply just the way they are for various reasons. And then we export this again. Wait, that does look quite a bit better. It looks pretty good. I do feel like perhaps the front, it could even be like this. I feel like maybe this is better. No, maybe not. Maybe not. I feel like if it was like that, the arms would have to go out more. Wait, maybe that's it. maybe that's it. It could be like this. And then this one is actually here. Wait a second. That could be good. And then what if we brought back the large hands? Wait a second. What if we simply changed everything and it still looked alright? That actually looks fine. See, we can deviate from the style that we copied from. We just have this arm here. And then this one's going to be this right there. And then the leg. This leg goes up. This arm goes back. Oh, there's some depth. Look at that. The hand is like smaller, which implies it is farther back. Perhaps, or maybe it could be here. Maybe the other arm is here. Okay, but then you gotta make sure this thing is not so far over. See, I'm developing my own visual style here. What was once simply copied is now altered. It is now its own thing. Maybe. Kind of. Not entirely, but somewhat. That's probably good, right? That's probably something. And then we can adjust this one so that the arm here is larger. Same for this. Could be like that. Right? Look at that. It's so simple. And then this one, you just move them over. Whoops. Oh, you can also just press right. You don't need to drag, you can simply just press a direction. And it will go in that direction. Anyway, how's everyone's Friday? Is everyone doing well today? Anyone doing great? Superb even? Or perhaps awful? Yo, look at this. Look at that. We're walking. I think this does need an extra pixel though. This thing right here, it does need an extra pixel. Same thing for this one. He's running. Welcome, Hamflow. We did consider making a Hamflow game. It was in the spreadsheet, not the spreadsheet, the list of ideas. The theme of the game jam is unlucky, and we're like, what about Hamflow Stream Simulator? Where he has bad luck and cannot start his stream. It could be a game. That could in fact be a game. And then everyone goes, whoa, that's so relatable. Such a game. Such a game that is in fact based on reality. He's crying. How do people draw like hair from the back and still have it look good? Because it's just like one it's like one solid color. There's got to be some way to make it more interesting, right? Pixel art 16 by 16 character from back. Oh, so they have like one, there's like a thing. I guess there's like a thing over here, right? To indicate the bottom of the skull. Is that how it's done usually? You have like something here. And then like that makes it a bit more interesting. Is that the meta? It appears that maybe that is the meta. That is how you draw. It's a hairband? No, they have two characters with the headband. Surely it's not just the headband, right? There's gotta be something. They have ponytails? No, they don't. You're lying. Oh, you're so right, they do. Welcome, Altcop. Love the cube ball. Thank you, thank you. It's there, it's menacing. It is a creature of some sort. It's there. It is, in fact, there. I guess people just don't do anything. They just don't have a thing here. It's gotta be this, right? It's gotta. If I did this, does this look more interesting? I'm trying to figure out how to draw like hair from the back and have it not look like one boring solid color. It's like this, right? If I did this, and then what? And then simply just what if it was like this? That's like a little smiley. That looks weird. What if it was like this? And then on this side, we had and then when you're going this way, you can go the other way. Okay, that's kind of distracting. Maybe not. Like, is this anything? Is this even anything? What if it was like this? What if it was... What if it was like this? No, that's too much. That's simply too much. I don't know. How is it done? How is it even done? What about this guy? What about Among Us? What if I just added Among Us to my game? Making it move back and forth. Oh, you mean like the hair is not just like a blob? I guess I could. Oh wait, what about sub-pixel? That's the thing. I could have... Okay, the hair, it is not just the same, okay? It could move here. And then on this side, it can go here. Wait, that's it. I remember when I drew this for Vacuous Sugar Quest. I did, like, when you're climbing a ladder, you do see the back of the head. And, like, I do adjust the shading somewhat. Now, I wish I could find it because everything is just called player.asprite. So let me try to find the file. Where's the directory? Godot? Was it in the Godot directory? Celeste is still called Celeste. And then it's got entities, player, state. Wait, that's not it. Is it in the assets directory? Player.asprite, please. All right, that's not. This is a different game. What is that? Was that in the game the whole time? Wait a second. Player.asprite. This asset has been in the game the whole time? I didn't even know. I was in the game. I was in Vacuum Sugar Quest. Where's the actual player sprite? Speech bubble. Player. Entities. Base. It's probably base. Ah, yes, of course. Based. She's actually based. Okay, so ladder climb. Right, I adjusted the shading to give some semblance of climbing motion. Otherwise, it would have just been like a plain colored animation. Look at that sub-pixel animation right there. I should be doing that stuff. I'm a fool. I should have been doing that. All right. So how do I do that with this one? Well, it's simple. It's actually simple. You have it like this, and then the next frame, you can move to the next pixel. Actually, maybe that's a bit too distracting. How did I do it? How did I do it? So we could have some of these. These could simply maybe like this one could become this color. No, that's too much. It's like pillow shading. There's too much of it. I think instead of having this, it could be like this. Perhaps it goes up like that. And then with this one, Meme about dithering, but how though? But how would I even do so? Yeah, it's gotta be like this. And then what? Right, that's already a little bit more interesting. But maybe not interesting enough. What if this was actually there? But also... I don't know. They got a motorcycle outside? What are they doing? It's so loud. People with motorcycles think they're so cool. They're like, everyone's gonna love to hear the sound of my motorcycle. It's so loud. It's actually so loud. No, that's a bit too distracting. There's too much going on there. Yeah, especially when people are trying to sleep. Welcome, Craig E. I like it. What, this or the motorcycle? Okay, I love the sounds of motorcycles. Both of you like loud motorcycle sounds outside your house? I hate that. I hate that stuff. Sometimes there'd be like motorcycle gangs. There'd be like 20 motorcycles in a row, and they would all rev their engines. It would be like, you know, like midnight. You're like, what are you doing, bro? What are they doing? Why would they do this to me? To me specifically. Okay, we're gonna flip this. What if we flip this? And then on this one, we also flip it. No, I don't know. Sometimes, but I can't complain too much as you have a motorcycle? Bro. You're part of the problem. Can we cancel this guy? Get him out of here. Mods ban this guy. Get him out. I don't want to see him ever again. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. We have fun here. We joke. At Chatter's expense. I still am not sure about this. What if I looked up Pokemon? Wait, Pokemon Game Boy sprites. Oh, but they don't have it. +2s. Alright, Pokemon Game Boy. Can we get like a random NPC? There we go. Here we go. What about this? It's just one solid color. They were able to just get away with one solid color and not have it be boring. I guess it's fun because like these are NPCs, but then this one is like our player character. With NPCs, it doesn't matter as much because you don't really see them move around that often. But with the player, it's gotta be like a bit more interesting, you know? I don't know, I guess it's fine. Maybe it's fine. This is a nice hairstyle though. Man, these are such good sprites. The fact that they did this back in the day, like you can so easily tell this guy's a nerd because of his glasses. Nerd. Glasses equals nerd, of course, obviously. Yeah, look at that nerd right there. There's me. Dash literally me. No, don't laugh. Oh my god, I got glasses. Alright, let's export this. Let's check it out in the game. In the video game itself. Oh, look at that. Actually, I feel like it looks bad. I don't think it looks good. Okay, let's go back. Let's undo some of the things that we did. I feel like this is too distracting. You gotta put this back. You have to. You simply have to. I should probably get rid of this map. There's no reason to have this here. Every single time I test a game, I have to like move over to the next one. Okay, so we have this. You can walk around. You can turn. You can walk. I guess it's good. It seems fine. Maybe. It seems maybe fine. What are we doing here? Exactly. Alright, I'm gonna commit this. What did I change exactly? I don't even remember. I changed something. Adjust player sprite. Change. I don't know. I forgot what I changed. A bunch of stuff. Change. Add skirt. Is that what I added? Add more contrast to player sprite. but not player Coca-Cola. Only player Sprite. So we have the basis of one character done. It's fine. It's actually fine. Wait, this hair. Wait a second. I have this reversed. This hair should not be flipped. It doesn't make sense. It's got to be facing the same way. Okay, we can have it like this. There we go. That's part of the problem right there. Okay, let's re-export this. I should probably just remember the hotkey rather than needing to press it every time. Okay, that makes more sense. Wait, it doesn't make sense. What am I talking about? When you turn around, it should be flipped. Yeah, I'm wrong. Why did I do that? It made sense before. Why would it be? I don't know. I was losing my mind. For some reason, I thought it was right. Obviously, it's not right. You should have been like, you should have said earlier, Wolfie, what the frick are you talking about? What is bro even saying? It doesn't make sense. And you should be ashamed of thinking so. Yeah, okay, this this makes sense. This makes more sense. Clearly. He's flipped it. He has flipped it. Gargantuan steppies. Exactly. What if we increase the speed of the sprite? There was some way to do that. I don't remember how. You probably have to go to the game world. You probably should have, let's get rid of this scene. We don't need this. Get it out of here. So then in this scene, oh, but it's called scene 2 now. It's messed up. We gotta go to the settings. We gotta change the default to be player. Okay, and then scene type default. Why is that not? Oh, this point. Oh, it's because it's a point and click. That doesn't even make sense. Let's get rid of this one. No, we can keep it there. It's fine. It's me just saying things and being like, oh, what if I did that? No, actually, I don't even complete my thought. I just say, what if this? And then also this. What was I about to do again? I don't even remember. Alright, I was going to increase the speed, right. Okay, so you go to scene 1, you go to, there's like a player speed somewhere, animation speed. Set actor animation speed. Set the player speed to, what about speed 6? Oh, frick. Oh my god. Okay, speed 6 is too fast. Speed 5. I feel like it looks worse. There's something about this looks worse to me. Speed 4. No, that's what we had earlier. This is the default. And I guess this is fine. I guess this is in fact fine. But maybe it's because this frame specifically, it feels like maybe this leg goes out a bit too far. Maybe it should actually be this. That actually seems better. Yeah, okay, it should probably be this. But what if we made the speed really fast? What if it was really funny? Oh my god, he's crazy. That's too much. What if it was... What if we tried 5 again? He's running. No, I think the speed we had it was fine. The default speed. Let's delete this. Get this out of here. Alright, that's good. It's looking good. I feel like the side view looks the best. Something about like the up and down view looks a bit flat to me. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's too wide? Is that what it is? Maybe maybe what? Maybe it should actually be like this. No, that's worse. Maybe it should be... No, that's fine. I guess it's fine. I don't know. What am I saying? What am I even doing? Not just here, but in general. In life. What is anyone doing in life? What if it was like this? What if it was like this? Okay, what did I change since last time? I changed some things. Change scene 1. No, I changed something with the sprite, right? What did I change? Oh, the leg. Change step. Make walk animation more subtle. Maybe the one less frame is making it less smooth. One less frame from where, though? Wait a second. But it's the same, though. Yeah, they all have 3 frames. Also, maybe this arm should go out a bit less. Maybe this arm actually needs to be here. It also looks a bit more subtle. Earlier it was here. No, I guess both are fine. I don't know. Are they both fine though? I don't know. This is subtle details that really don't matter. I really should be thinking of a game idea instead of just being like, what if we change this sprite to be this? What if this sprite was actually like this? I don't even know what I'm using the sprite for. What are we even doing here? Yeah, this hair should go down though, right? No, it shouldn't. It should not. What if it was actually like... What if it was like this? No, that's too much. That's not enough. What if it was like this? Wait, that looks a bit better. Wait a second. What if it was like this? Yes. Surely that has to be something. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna commit this as well. What did I change? I changed add shading. I should also export this. Add more shade, add more shading to hair. Alright, I don't know, what am I doing now? I gotta think of a game idea. I'll probably do that off stream. I don't know if tomorrow, if I'm gonna be working on this or Variety Saturday. I feel like I probably won't have an idea for what I want to make, so tomorrow might just be the usual variety stream. But if I can think of something, it might be game dev. Possibly. Watch as I come back tomorrow, it's going to be like, whoa guys, I had the coolest idea. And then everyone goes, whoa, that's actually so cool. I can't believe he thought of this cool idea. It's like Op Ratlow. Remember when I thought of Op Ratlow? That was pretty cool. I don't know. I'll probably think of something. Like, I do like the theme of this game jam. It seems like something you could probably make a game about. I mean, I guess that is true of like any game idea, but like this one even more so. Unlucky, it makes sense. I have no doubt. Bro has no doubt though. What if it was Pokemon? What if I simply just remade Pokemon? Team Wolfie all the way, thank you. Remember these Pokemon? What the frick was this? This is Seal. This is Kangaskhan. But it was also every Pokemon. Every bird Pokemon was this. Every like normal type Pokemon was this. I don't even know what this was. Remember this? Oh, this guy. Remember this guy? The boulder. Oh, look at the dithering on this. They had some good sprites. Unused. They had unused sprites. Did they never walk? I remember thinking, why does every Pokemon look like Kangaskhan? That's just life. That's just how they are back in the day. You're telling me this old man never walked? I refuse to believe it. Surely these... Actually, I don't think I've ever seen this guy walk. Wait, but he walked to the left and right, but never up and down? What do they mean by this? What do you mean these were unused? That's impossible. This person had up and down movement, but not left and right. What the heck is this? Oh, fishing. Wait a second. Why were these different? Why are these different sprites? And what is this? Anyway, I guess it's gonna be it. That's gonna be all for today. I always thought this was this guy's like hair. I did not see this as like a Team Rocket like cap. When you charge by the sprite. Maybe the green ones are unused because that's a lot. What do you mean? What do you mean it's a lot though? It's a lot of sprites. It's too many sprites. What is this one? I don't remember seeing this character. Anyway, that's it. I'm gonna end the stream. We did some stuff today, right? We made a basic character sprite for top-down RPG movement. Oh, that's the Elite Four. I see. I'm proud of this one. I think this one looks good. This one's like alright, just something about it just seems too flat. I'm not a fan of this one. However, this one though, proud of it. Anyway, that's gonna be it. Let's find out what day it is. Let's rate someone. Save changes. I'm pretty sure I saved them. Did I not save? Have I not saved the progress like at all? The back one looks like a butt. What the heck? I changed the checksum somewhere. No, I didn't. I'm not gonna commit this. Ending already, it's fine. I will send you somewhere. Somewhere. I don't know where just yet. Oh, there's an update. Windows update, guys. There's a new Windows update. You gotta update and shut down your computer. Estimated 4 minutes. Restarting. You saw me, right? I clicked shut down. Windows is fricked up. They say shut down, and yet it says restart. No. Messed up. Okay, let's see what day it is. My heart is broken. No. Oh yeah, it's National Video Game Day. Apparently if you like collab with someone on National Video Game Day, or you watch a collab using the shared chat feature, you get like a P2 badge that you can use. It's only for today. It's literally only today. I don't know why they do these limited time things when people have no time to plan for them. We could do either one of the first two. Video Game Day or Chocolate Milkshake Day. How can you stream a PC restarting? You can imagine. There are several ways that it could be done. Actually, can we check on the progress? It has shut down. Okay. It hasn't shut down though. No, it's still going. Please keep your computer on. It's almost done. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. It's going to be at 98% forever. Whatever. Okay. National I don't know, Video Game Day raid. And for a video game related emoji, maybe you could do Wolf's oh, what if it was gambling? Wolf's keyboard. What did I call it? Wolf's typing, chatting. Wolf's chatting. Or that way. You could do that one. Whatever you want to do. All right, who's streaming? Who is live on this website right now? Several people are live. Possibly even billions. I wonder if anyone else is doing the GB Jam. Or if it's just me. There's at least one person. But I don't think they are a VTuber. Imagine not rating VTubers. I can't rate someone who's not a VTuber. GB Jam. No, it's just me. It's just me. Alright, I guess I'll send you to someone who I have rated before. And this person is going to be... what's this person doing? That's a collab. I'm not rating into a collab. What about this person? Starting soon screen? No. What about this guy? I mean, this guy raided us recently. Let's raid Amd995. He is, in fact, playing a video game. Very, very suitable for today. Gaming. Anyway, that's gonna be it. I'll be back tomorrow with something. If I can think of an idea, it's gonna be game dev. If I can't think of an idea, it's gonna be Variety Saturday Gaming. So look forward to that. Or don't. You could also not look forward to it. You could be like, Wolfie, I don't even want to watch that stream. I'm not even going to be there. It's Saturday. If people got stuff to do on Saturday, I can't be there. But I'll be there. Unless something horrible happens. Like, unless I get sick. Or, like, something. I don't know. But I plan on being there. I will most likely be there, okay? You always have to count the possibility, though, of me not being there. But I do plan on being. They just gotta make sure that people know. Always look forward to Wolfie streams, even on Saturday, even if you're busy. This guy's out there doing things, touching grass or what, I don't even know. No one even knows. But yeah, we're gonna wait for that raid to go. It's gonna go very soon. It's actually in less than 10 seconds. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.